Cancer, ascendant Cancer, risings, the new moon Cancer is happening in your 10th house. This is your job and your career. You have found that you love starting things. So if you're a great starter, you're trying to cultivate finishing. You're trying to cultivate this lasting energy, because Arian energy in the 10th is starting a new career, having a new vocation. And when you start and you feel very passionate about it, and it's like, okay, this is my thing. I finally figured it out. This time, this is it. With Aries energy, it says I'm always starting something new. So that's okay. It's just making sure that you get partners who appreciate your get up and go energy, your let's do this. I'm a great starter. I'm a great innovative thinker. I'm inspirational. I can get others to get up and go, because this is what this would be a great placement for. Being able to talk to others, being an inspirational speaker. It's your vocation. It's being first, wanting to be the first to something, but doing it where it's something that has a long-term goal involved, where it can supply your long-term security, long-term financial security. So this is something that's new. You're always looking for the next best thing, the next new thing. This is a very fiery, a very inspirational. It is a very it's a great placement for taking on a leadership quality, being the boss, but growing up to be the boss, because Aries can be very immature. This is for all of us, by the way. Aries is the baby of the zodiac. So in your 10th house, you might find that people are immediately drawn to you because they see your leadership qualities. They're like, oh yeah, that person's really good. But then you may have found, as time went on, there may have been times where maybe you said something you shouldn't have said, right? Because that would be very easy with Aries energy. It can get a little combative at times. And it has to learn that there's going to be somebody always in charge of it. It's got to learn how to take orders, because essentially Arian energy, Mars is its ruler, and Mars is a soldier. Mars is not the general. So Aries wants to be able to lead, but they got to remember that they have others that they have to answer to. And when they can learn to do that, they're developing the we energy, right? Because for Aries, if they're leading, well, they're leading all these other people, right? But out of all those other people, there's maybe one or two or three or four at the top that they have to answer to. And so it's learning that compromise energy, learning that compromise, and then getting ahead in the compromise platform, where the boss sees, okay, this person has a lot of initiative. This person is a self-starter. They can do things, and they can motivate others to do things, right? They don't mind speaking up. They can lead. And that's a really great quality. And bosses like to see that quality. And so Arian energy in the 10th, you have the ability to be the boss. It's making sure that the boss understands that you're willing to compromise and listen to what the boss has to say. So it's a new moon, 1:24 a.m. The 8 hours before are your hour of power. So this could be a new job, a new career, Aries. This is your vocation. It's something, there's a lot of things you would do whether you got paid to or not, right? Because that's just who you are. But you've got to, as you're growing up, you're realizing, oh, I need something that's going to be more lasting, something that's going to sustain me. You're working on sustaining energy, a sustaining income, something that has some longevity to it. That will be your key.